All right. Here I am. Welcome back to this week's episode of The Spins. Joined with me today is Kenton, because Olton is a poser and he isn't here today. So here I am with Kenton. Kenton, how you doing, man?
I'm all right. How about you?
You know what? I'm doing all right. We are almost to the end. How are you feeling about that?
It's weird,
Yeah?
you know.
Yeah, it is.
It feels like we just started, honestly. And I know that's kind of a cliche thing to say, but it does. So
No, I totally get you. I mean, are you feeling nervous, excited, stressed?
I think all three of them, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, man, I feel you.
there's a lot. There's a lot to be done, a lot to do.
Yeah, and I mean, on that note, what do you kind of like to do after a hard day's work of projects? You know, we're out late sometimes doing that, or editing or anything like that. What do you like to do?
Well, recently, I don't know if it really helps my stress, but so my friends and I have been playing Rainbow Six Siege.
I feel like I'd be
And
sent over the edge.
it's like,
There'd be no going back.
yeah, if I wasn't playing with friends, I would have smashed my monitor, I would have smashed my controller, everything would be destroyed.
Yeah,
But
no kidding. I hate that game.
but mostly just playing games with friends, I think, is something I do at the end of a long day, or just get a good meal. You know, I mean,
Yeah, for sure. Always
some nice food.
nice to help yourself to a full belly after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I like to do that too. I also like to watch movies and, maybe enjoy a cold drink. And so that's kind of what this week's topic is about, is film scores. Um, I have a list of the top 5 film scores,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, I kind of wanted to hear yours. What are some movies, either over time or even just in recent movies you've watched, that have stood out to you? Top.
So there's two composers that I can think of that I think their movie, even if it's a bad movie, I think their music makes the movie like 10 times better just because the music is, so one of them is Hans Zimmer. And then the other one, I want to say he's fairly recent, or at the very least, like he got popular very recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his name is pronounced Michael Giacchino or something like that. But Hans Zimmer, I think he did the score for Man of Steel.
Yeah,
And
he's
an
really
amazing score. I wasn't really a big fan of that movie, but that score that was pretty good. So
yeah. Hans Zimmer is credited on a lot of movies. He's very, very good at just making the cinema world what it is, and he's actually on this list at some point.
yeah, I mean that's a given. I feel like.
Well, mine, I guess starting from number 1, Star Wars, of course. I mean, just so iconic.
Oh yeah,
It's so memorable. Everybody knows the fanfares of both the theme
Yeah.
song and all of the main characters' themes just stand out every time.
I guess if I had to pick a number 3, that would probably be it.
Yeah,
So
and that's John Williams, man.
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
classic.
insane.
Number 2, Interstellar. Hans Zimmer did that one as
Mhm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, just complements the heaviness of a lot of the scenes there. Notably, the one where, what's his name? The dude Matthew McConaughey plays whenever he's in the ship. Like,
Well,
listening to
I haven't seen the movie yet, so
Interstellar?
Yeah, I have not.
What?
I'm gonna get to it.
No,
I
I'm
promise
so
I'll
sorry.
get
I'm
to
so
it.
sorry.
But, like,
forget I even told
you
you.
know.
Forget I even told you. Terminator, the Terminator sequel, or
Yeah.
it's not a sequel, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Epic in all stretch of the word. It's just, it complements the movie and its awesomeness. Pirates of the Caribbean, of course. Just whenever I think of a pirate movie or anything pirate related,
That's the
it's
top.
that score.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, there's other than maybe Star Wars, that one I think fits the movie the best. And at number 5 we have James Bond, which we kind of talked about that last your episode last time. It's just everything about that is again kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean. It fits the spy theme so well.
Yeah.
Kind of a fun fact about that: the original guitarist that made that riff for the first movie back in 1962, I think it was.
Yeah.
He was paid a one-off fee of £6, roughly $8,
To make that?
to make the riff. So hopefully his family is getting he's passed away now, but
Yeah,
his family is getting better royalties.
they should be getting
than that,
royalties from that.
given
like,
how big that franchise is.
that's, I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense, because the economy was definitely different back then, and then
But $8?
$8 is still
That's
crazy.
nuts.
But also, I mean, if that was the original movie, then it was. I mean, I don't know if maybe they didn't have a lot of faith in it, and they were just like, hey, make this for $8 and call it good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I could consider that. Like they don't know how well the franchise is going to be or how many movies
Yeah.
they're going to make. But
Or they just scammed him. Like,
yeah,
either way,
it's Hollywood, so yeah, I think it could have gone either way. So before we get into this list, what do you think is the number 1 and the number 5 spot for the best score in all of film? There's a lot of movies out there.
I think
so-
number 1, it has to be like a specific song in the score or just the overall score.
just for the movie. So like,
Okay. Yeah, I think it would have to be the original Star Wars score at number 1. I feel like that's so iconic and recognizable. Like I feel like you can't put that anywhere but 1.
I would
but,
like to say so as well. You're very close, very close.
Then number 5. Honestly, I guess for number 5, I'd go with something from maybe the Harry Potter theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So I got this list off of a top 50 of all time.
Yeah.
Harry Potter is on there, but it's nowhere near where I thought it was going to be.
That's
Which
crazy
is
to me.
nuts, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's
another
also
one.
a super recognizable one.
Mhm.
Everybody knows it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At number 1, we actually have the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Okay.
So unsurprising. It's very melodic and again fits the world perfectly.
Yeah.
Number 2 is called a film called Schindler's List.
Yeah, this is really. I think it's an older movie.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, I guess it's like one of the best movies ever made, or at least in terms of critics. I don't know if I necessarily believe
Sure,
that nowadays,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I've never heard of it before. It's a Spielberg film,
yeah.
and John Williams composed that one as well. So if Mr. Williams is in the stew, man, he's cooking.
Yeah.
and it's about to be heat.
Yeah.
So I got to watch that movie
You gotta trust the process.
for sure. At number 3, we have Star Wars.
Okay.
So at least it's in the top 5.
I feel like that should just be higher, but maybe I'm biased. I don't know.
But then again, another John Williams composed piece.
Yeah.
He's a master. At number 4, we have Gladiator, and I haven't seen that movie in a very long time, but that one's also Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, I saw the second one maybe a year ago
Mhm.
at this point.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's good. I think the first one's still better, but
I think it's one of those ones that didn't really need a sequel.
Yeah.
but
I
good
think
for what it was.
I think after how many years of not having a sequel and then deciding to do one, and I mean, how do you do a sequel on a dead character?
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
But,
Well.
but they did a good job. They did a good job of continuing all that and everything. So
I agree. And then number 5, another one I haven't heard of before, is Dances with Wolves. You familiar with that one?
no, I don't.
No.
No.
I don't know.
Let's get that one off of there.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'd give it a watch just because it did.
Yeah.
It has a number 5 spot, so it's probably worth watching.
Yeah.
Whenever you are watching a movie, do you prefer like the bigger orchestral composed big band pieces, or do you like whenever they put in more contemporary stuff like what you'd hear on the radio?
I think it depends on what kind of movie it is. Like if they just threw in, I don't know, if they threw in AC/DC into Star Wars, like,
I don't know if it fit.
I mean, it might be cool, but it doesn't really fit because I don't think AC/DC really exists in Star Wars.
Right.
I could be wrong though. I don't know. You never know.
Integral
But yeah.
AC/DC.
So for that, I mean, I prefer them just doing their own thing. But you know, if we're talking about, I don't know, I guess like any new action movie that comes out, or like a thriller, a spy thriller or something, then I think it's fine to throw in contemporary stuff. But yeah, I think it just kind of depends on like, I think it just depends on the movie and like the tone and the vibe of the movie. You know, like I think a good example of Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They do a great job of putting in different music in there that fits, but also they throw in some of their own stuff that also fits. So they do a good balance there.
Marvel's always been really
You
good
know,
about that, I
yeah.
feel like.
Yeah, but I think that's a very special
Mm-hmm.
case. But outside of that, I think, I don't know. I think I would just prefer if movies stick to their tone, you know, and not.
Yeah. For me, I think it's important if you have a main character, like they should whether it is a contemporary song or an orchestral piece. I think the main character should have their big moment for music, because I mean they're the main character, so they should be noted in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I think personally I prefer the more melodic orchestra stuff. Just I just am drawn
For
more
sure.
to it
Yeah.
because, like, I don't know. I guess in if you're talking comedies or, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, with comedies, that's definitely a tone where
It's different.
you can throw in all sorts of contemporary music and probably be fine. But with you know, with something like Star Wars or even Interstellar, if they started like playing, I don't know, if they started playing AC/DC during Interstellar, and I haven't seen it, but I would assume it'd be pretty weird.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it would be. Well, again, probably another short episode coming up on 14 minutes. So
yeah,
I don't know. We could probably call it there,
okay.
and then we can do yours.